I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half. Had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex I went.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Washington football team. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Demarcus Lawrence on the stop.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Smith. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Aldon Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Elliott on first down going absolutely nowhere. He'll lose about 3 on the play.
Chase Young on the tackle.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 9 good yards here on the run, and now 3rd down.
At the 18-yard line.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
That's good.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. This is Elliott. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 8-yard line.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 6.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Elliott, toss right. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Greg Zuerlein for the Cowboy field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. That's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run with McKisson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
A carry now for McKisson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's McKissick. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 39-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Given 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. Forced out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That ball is caught. It's Gallup, touchdown Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 32 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Cowboys 10, Washington nothing. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, the first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The first throw for the backup, Haskins. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second. And Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Two first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first two quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the locker. He's got a man, complete. Now a timeout taken.
Complete.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down, Washington.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The final shot here before break. Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Strong left, strong left. I got it. 31's the mic. Here we go.
They go to Elliott again. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 31. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. 10 carry now for Elliott. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
on the carry. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
31's the mic. Watch the curl. We're going to 54. Wide in. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 47. 31's the mic. Let's go, baby. Return up. Let's get that ball. Let's get that.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're in a bit of a bind, a pretty big bind, down 20-0 as they start here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
Now, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He was brought down by Cole.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
That's good.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. On second down, Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Chase Young. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of... And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15. And he fires one incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Not once?
Not once. I wish I had a few times. It would have stopped some of those plays I got toasted up on.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Washington first down.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott taking it in. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Cowboys 27, Washington nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
To number 7,
Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Yeah, check it, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic. Don't get nervous.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephen Parker. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Washington 6.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is Tony Pollard. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Again, it's Elliott. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
3rd and long for Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not make it. They stop him short of the 1st down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Smith on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB.
It's 2nd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Robert Foster, 30 yards. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. That's caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
31's the mic. Let's go.
They go back to Allen. He's been busy. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Returning here is Wright. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself,
it's caught inside the 25. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Smith. And it's caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. That's caught. It's Thomas. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
At the 2-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith to the goal line, but it's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Down and goal from the 2-yard line.
To the air again, Smith. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
That might be it right there. I think that's the lucky way, y'all. Check out.
Throwing here, Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Cowboys 29, Washington 20.